It's incredibly important to have that competition that bridges club rugby and super rugby. I think Australian rugby has suffered over the years. They're our strongest competitors, the All Blacks and the Springboks, really benefit from that multi-level of competition that they have. Some of the inhibitors in the game of rugby at the moment are really the clarity and understanding around the way the game's adjudicated, both for players and spectators and for the referees for that matter. The game is complex and I think we need to work on simplifying it. Innovation is one of the things that when Australian rugby was good, Australia were the best at. We were the innovators. When the Wallabies were at their best, we were innovating all of the time. And that element of the game has probably lost its way in Australian rugby over the last few years. So law variations now, I think, and one of the challenges for the committee is to ensure that we do promote risk-taking.
Youngie, we can really have an emphasis on education and training and be really collaborative here amongst players, coaches, match officials to start to drive the game that we want to see.
So maybe we focus on the type of kick that's worth rewarding and the type of kick that's not.
One of the other overarching things might be how we generate space in the game so that things can happen.
But what about if there was no offside at the kick-off? You could have your players in front of the kicker anywhere you liked.
The kick-off's always in the centre of the field. Does it have to be that way?
I like all those aspects that make rugby different. I don't mind kicking, I like mauling, I like rucking, I like scrums and line-outs, but I like risks to be rewarded.
I think, I'll say this until I'm blue in the face, the French get it right. They reward the scrum, they reward the dominant scrum as a philosophy, the scrum going forward.
One of the most important contributions I think in this whole process will come from the public. Rugby's a game for players and it's a game for referees, but it's also a game for spectators. And one of the great opportunities with the NRC is to give the public the opportunity to shape the game, and any input that we have via any medium will be considered and I think has to be considered, because there are a lot of great ideas out there and I talk to people all of the time, spectators and people at kids rugby and players about the game of rugby, and lots of people have some really good ideas about things that could improve the game, and I think we'd be foolish not to consider all of them.